getting back to my point, at some point we're going to have to call BS on all this because he has the power to indict people, have them arrested, send the provost marshals to him. I believe it's out of the Navy to arrest any of the congressmen or House of Representative people. And I mean, if this doesn't happen here pretty soon, it's just going to lead me to believe that Trump was a pressure release valve, so to speak, because the government knew that the American people were getting tired of what was going on under Obama, and there was calls for revolution prior to Trump ever even running for president. So it just makes me think that if these Democrats don't go to prison, this is all just a big showboat thing. It's all pre-planned bullshit, and to keep the American people from revolting in the streets, because they are really dangerously close to that happening already. Maybe that's what they want to happen, so they can bring in their United Nations troops that are already here on U.S. soil, which I personally verified that in 1999. I met a UN troop who was stationed here in the United States. He was from Norway, and I had a long conversation with him in a bar. Got him loosened up with some alcohol, and he talked more than he should, let's just put it that way. So I know for a fact there's UN troops here, and they just been waiting. They've been trying to get this stuff to pop off, I believe, with these false flags and these false shootings and stuff, and like the Las Vegas shooting there a couple of years ago. They're hoping it would inspire copycat killers so they could come out with their martial law and bring on their United Nations control, hence their one world order thing, to get that foothold in here. But fortunately, no one's been stupid enough to take the bait for that. So I would just advise all of the Trump supporters to take everything with a grain of salt. Don't buy everything hook, line, and sinker, because he's still got to prove. You know, he did make a promise that Hillary was going to prison too. I mean, they were chanting that in his rallies before he became president. And, you know, he was giving the thumbs up signal and all that stuff. So let's just see how this rolls out here in the next couple of months. And I'd say if nothing happens, especially after their phony impeachment hearing falls apart, and that doesn't happen, if somebody doesn't get indicted and get arrested and put in prison and everything, then that's going to raise a big red flag with me. And there's no telling what they got planned, because if nobody goes to prison over this just shows me, you know, the deep state's still ultimately in control, and he's being either controlled. He's either set out from the beginning knowing what his role was, or they've threatened his family or him personally. Showed him the Zapruder film of the limo driver actually being the one that blowed JFK's head off or out the back of his skull. But anyway, I'm going to start posting. I'm going to try to post every day to get the number of videos up and out there as much as I can. Please like and share as much as possible. And have a beautiful day. Everybody take care now.